I was just on Patricia's live in Jumpstart for Change. Those of you who don't follow her, please do. She goes live from 10 to 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you could literally have an entire morning filled with goodness and motivation and spirituality and inspiration, right? Because you've got Danielle Johnson, who does Wake Up to Your Greatness early at like 6 or 7 a.m. I'll have to find out what time. And then you have Patricia, who does Me First mornings at 10 a.m. And then you tune into me every day at 10:30 a.m. So all of my girls got you covered. Whatever time you wake up, whatever time you get your day started, either Danielle or Patricia or I are going to be online to help kickstart your day and fire start your day. So I was just on Patricia's Me First mornings, and today is Friday. And so she is doing card pulls, and she was pulling a card for me as just before I hopped on, and I got the mountain card from her. And she was giving me a reading that was so good, because she's right. It's like, if you can't climb a mountain, it's not yours to climb. Like, when you see the mountain and you have ways to get over it, and you are guided into who you need help from and what tools you need, like, if it's your mountain, you're going to know how to climb it. Even if it's hard, even if it's high, you're still going to know how to climb it if it's your mountain. And I love that message. So today I'm going to pull goddess cards. I'm only going to pull one. And we are going to kind of pull a goddess that takes us into the weekend. That's how I did it last Friday. Again, I am no card pulling expert, but I am highly intuitive and highly tuned in to everything. And so I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to take deep breaths and feel a card that is kind of the collective goddess for my people, like for the people who are going to tune into me, for the people who are going to feel my frequency and be called to this message. This card will give something for everyone, whether it's the number on the card, whether it's the picture on the card. And there's so many details on these cards. Good morning, Miss Becky. Miss Becky is another person you should follow. She does Coffee with Becky every morning. And I'm telling you, all the women in my life show up to serve and to help. And so at any time of day, the women in my life are online serving, helping, motivating, inspiring. So we could literally have like a full TV schedule for your day, like a full Facebook schedule. Tune in at this time or this time. So whatever you're doing, whatever your work schedule, we got people to help you and to support you and to encourage you along the way. But whether it's the number on the card, whether it's like an animal you see on the card, or the colors of a card, or the name on the card, or the message of the card, just really pay attention to all the details, because I do believe when your soul says, hey, watch her, and then your soul says, don't scroll past her, like, let's hear what she has to say. There's an intuitive part of you. There's a higher knowing in you that knows that we're going to receive information that we need. Not me, right? I'm just channeling the information. I'm just getting it from my higher self, from my soul self. So when my soul self tells me what to say and your soul self tells you it's important to listen, then we get these divine messages that are higher and bigger and better than our human self, but it guides our human self. It makes the human path not so hard. So we need to pay attention to them. And today's message, aside from pulling goddess cards for you, what I wanted to talk about is the goddess and the sage. So if you follow me at all, that I like to know definitions, and not because I swear by them, but because I want to know, how is this word being explained and taught? What is the collective definition? What is society's or Western society's definition in a dictionary? So if I was just learning English for the first time and I wanted to know the meaning of the word, I would go to a dictionary, and what would they tell me it means? And then based on my life experience, I always ask myself, is that what I believe? Is that a definition that connects to the word for me and from my life experience? Or do I want to alter the definition? Because who the heck says that some old man who wrote the definition in a dictionary, who knows how long ago, is the meaning that you have to integrate into your cellular system? No one says that's a rule. Those are just guidelines. And so when I want to alter the definition or the meaning of a word to suit and serve me and my needs, I do so. And I encourage you to do the same, right? Don't take it at face value. Question, question, question. And so when I looked up a sage, right? Because when I was kind of like, all right, what do you want me to say today? Like, what's the message? And I knew I was going to pull goddess cards, and I was like, goddess, what? Okay, what is a goddess? And then as I looked up the word goddess, I also came across the word sage, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. So what is a sage, right? Why are these words being used together? It's like friends. It's like when you see one person and then you see their group of friends, or you kind of make judgments based on how they are. I think that that's how this group of people is, although that's assumptuous and should never be done. But what I'm saying is words are the same. Why are they putting this word in the same category or the same group as this one? And so the definition of a sage is wise through reflection and experience, right? You don't have to be an ascended master to be a sage if that's the definition. The definition means you reflect upon the experiences of your life, and through that reflection and through the experiences that you have lived, you gain wisdom. You are wiser because you've had an experience and also gone back to reflect upon it. And that makes us a sage. And there's just something really beautiful about that word to me. I don't know, I say it and it feels important. It feels right and connected. And Dylan, can you close your door or something? Somebody? And it just, like, a sage is wise through wisdom and reflection. Okay. And so that is how that is an affirmation that we can use in our day and tell each other if you're finding yourself trying to make a difficult choice, if you're finding yourself in a difficult situation, or there's a challenge presented in front of you, and you kind of affirm, I am wise through my experience and through my reflections. I am a sage. I am a sage of my own life. I am a sage of my own spirit. I am a sage of my divinity. I am a sage because I reflect upon my experiences, and through that, I gain the wisdom of eternity, the wisdom of forever, the wisdom of God, the wisdom of my higher self, the wisdom of souls, the wisdom of my ancestors, the wisdom of all things that were ever created, because energy can never die, right? So energy always is. So I tap into the eternal energy. I tap into the experience that I came into this life for, what good or bad, because the bad has its lessons, right? That is our evolution. And upon reflection, I get wiser. And that wisdom kind of helps to make me a sage. Sorry. Wait, my kids are home today. And so I don't know if I muted that, but I kind of disciplined my son. Maybe you heard it. I've been shuffling these cards for eons, so let's pick one. Hi, Patricia. So I hope that that definition resonates with you. Just to recap, a sage is wise through reflection and experience. And when we tap into these goddess cards, that's what we're saying. We're saying that there's a wisdom that's kind of connected to all things ever created. There's a wisdom that's imparted, that's transcended, that's flows through our cells, flows through our energetic fields, flows through our minds, right? So it's not only your life experience that makes you the sage and that gives you the wisdom, but it's the experience that you come into this life with, the eternal soul that has followed you forever and ever and will continue to be yours and always be yours. It's the wisdom in that that also makes us a sage. And I really, for once, don't want to debate for me the definition that was given. Hi, DJ, Danielle Johnson in the house. Okay, we've got Becky Moore, we've got Patricia Wolfson, and we've got Danielle Johnson. These are the women that I started the show. You guys are just coming in, but I want you to know that I started the show by saying that they can literally watch Danielle in the morning and then go to Patricia and then come to me. They can watch Becky. And I said, all of my women, all of my pack of women, get online and they serve, and they are sages. They are sages of their experiences. They have reflected upon them, and that has gained them wisdom, soul wisdom, mind wisdom, body wisdom, human wisdom, eternal wisdom. And any of you can tune into any of us because we're not in competition. We all are here to just create that higher energy. We are all sages. We are all goddesses, and we are all here to impart that wisdom because our experience has asked us to, because our experience have said, because you did, someone else doesn't have to. And so how can you not share it? So it doesn't matter which one of us you tune into, or all of us that you tune into. Our mission, our purpose is the same. Our purpose is to be ourselves, and then to share with you who we are and what we see and what life has taught us and what our soul is telling us, so that you can tune into you and say, wow, my soul is telling me this. My life experience has taught me this. My challenges have made me into this person. And some of you are going to tune into each of us in a different way, and that is okay. Right? You find whose frequency is the right channel for you, and then you listen, knowing that we are all here to have an impact on each other's experiences. We are all sages and goddesses. We are masters of our soul. And whether you believe it or not, whether you believe it now or later, what I believe, like I know, is that we are source experiencing itself, period. And what that means is that obviously we came into a body which has limitations. We came into this earth, and we are all here to remember that beyond this is everything. But if we already knew we had everything, there's no reason for God to experience itself as a human if we're going to come into human form knowing we're God, right? What's the point? But think of all the possibilities of God's expression through each and every one of us. We're all living different lives. We all have different unique imprints and souls. And God could experience himself in so many juicy ways. And I honor the way in which God expresses itself through me. And I honor the wisdom of my life experience. I honor my challenge, and I honor my fear, and I honor my divinity, and I honor my goddess, and I honor my sage, and I honor my brain, and I honor my mind, and I honor my limitations, and I honor my unlimited potential that I haven't even begun to tap into yet. And I honor all the things that have been and will be, and I honor the now that is. Honor. To me, when I say the word honor, I can't tell you the feeling that flows through my blood when I say the word honor. It sounds like one of the most important words a human could speak. It sounds like the magic wand of words. Please and honor, right? Honor who you are. Don't be anybody else. Just honor you, all of it. Look at yourself as this. You are a piece of art created by the source of all that is. You are a piece of art created by the source of all that is. Honor that. Honor your art. And honor the fact that we're in an art gallery where no two pieces of art look the same. There's 8 billion pieces of art in this gallery, and no two pieces look the same. Are you kidding me? In a gallery full of 8 billion artistic creations, I get to stand out. I don't blend. When you stop by my art, you will notice that I am unique to anything else in the gallery. Honor that. Honor your ancestry and the blood that runs through you. Honor the light from heaven that pours into you. Honor the cells that are bouncing around the inside of this body, giving you life. Honor the DNA that is yours and yours alone. Honor the fingerprints that are yours and yours alone. Honor the little kaleidoscope in your eyeball that is yours and yours alone. You are a masterpiece, as you are. And every single second of life that you have breathed up until now has built you for this moment. And every breath you take will build you for the next moment. You ready for me to pull a goddess? Okay. I don't know. Patricia has I'm literally just going to feel you guys, and then I'm going to feel who's here and who's going to watch and who will watch the replay and who is here live. And I'm just going to pull a card. I honor that whichever card I pull comes from the sage and goddess within me and speaks to the sage and goddess within you. First of all, if I get excited about nothing else, if I didn't even read the name or the message, these beautiful pictures are phenomenal. Look at her. Her name is Skuld. And she, my loves, is the goddess of the future. She, my loves, is the goddess of the future. You are the sage of your future because you are the sage of your now. Woo. Okay, I'm going to read you because, and she's on page 111. Woo-hoo! She's on page 111. 111. Of course she is. And of course she is. And of course we are. Okay. 2 messages, an empowerment message and an alignment message. Okay, here we go. As you set your intentions for the life you desire, the Norse goddess Skuld comes to show you the glimpses of your future. You experience these magical journey markers as flashes of insight and moments of inspiration, like an echo of something that exists in another dimension. It's fun when things turn out exactly as you predicted, but remember that the essence of your intention means more than its form. Did you hear that? We're going to talk about this. I have 10 minutes. I'm going to read this, but listen again. We need this message. And I don't care if it came from Skuld or from Bob Proctor or from whatever book I'm reading. It doesn't matter where the messages come from. Stop judging where the messages come from. Some of you are like, I don't read goddess cards. I don't want to listen to the message. I don't care. It's just a card. But you're here in this moment listening to me because the message, wherever it is meant for you, my love. It's fun when things turn out exactly as you predicted, but remember that the essence of your intention, not just what you say, not just what you write, but the essence. Another important word, honor and essence. 2 very, very, very important words that we brought up today, and they have everything to do with the word sage and goddess, right? We honor our essence. What if every day, in every way, in all moments, we honored our essence? Our essence is like the smell of your soul, the taste of your soul, the bubbling, you to its core. You, when you peel all the shit away, the layers, the skin, the organs, what's left, that sparkling gold glittery soul, that is your essence, right? So the essence of your intention means more than its form. That to me is such a beautiful sentence. The goddess Gold, who rules the destiny of gods and men, says that remaining true to the moment is your greatest power. Allowing the self to evolve as you go and discovering new things today sets the path for destiny to unfold. The power of the present and how you respond to life's potential is the potent, fertile seed of the future. Potent, fertile seed. The seed you are planting today, it is fertile. It is potent. Let me tell you something. When you go buy seeds at Lowe's and Home Depot and you plant them and then you put them in the dirt and you cover them back up with dirt, you don't look at them and go, so beautiful. I love when I just see dirt. That's not what happens. You're excited about the potential of what that seed will become. You're excited about what you will see when the seed is nourished, when the seed is fed, when the seed will grow and sprout, and you will see it push through the dirt, right? And get back up. When you see it fight its obstacles, it takes in the sun, it takes in the water, it takes in the nourishment from the soil, from the ground that is earth, and then it pushes its way through all of it and it emerges. It's the anticipation of what the seed will become. You're not actually excited about the seed. You're not going to the store to buy the seed, only the seed, going, I'm just so excited you're a seed and I can't wait to love you as a seed forevermore. And then you put it in the ground and you cover it and you love it because you can't see it anymore. That isn't it, guys. It's what's locked inside. It's knowing the potential that lives in the seed. It's knowing what the seed can be. It's knowing that the seed is going to fulfill its destiny and it's going to push through that dirt and it's going to show you its essence. The essence inside the seed is what you get to see when it sprouts. The power of in order to claim the future, you must attend to the now. Even then, nothing is guaranteed and everything is infused with magic. We are the seeds. True. Present moment practice. Absolutely. And Danielle Johnson is the perfect person if you want to learn present moment practices, if you want to learn how to live in the now, if you want to breathe and stay present in each and every moment. She's on all day teaching you present moment practices, right? This is how all the goddesses in my life are working together to nourish your seeds and sprout your seeds. Now, the alignment message. When you become overly fixated on the future, you rob yourself of the capacity to truly co-create a life that is meaningful and rich. It's because doing so gives you your power away to something, some destination that has no substance. It's like you're wandering around in a ghostly place that the goddess Gold warns you to avoid. Perhaps you've been taught that better things come later, like getting to the wonders of heaven after difficulties on earth. The truth is that you can get back into alignment. So consider this. Your life now and how you respond to it are the seeds that will grow your future. Your alignment task is to remove all the weeds before they choke the life out of your intentions. Bless your life, find the lessons in the conditions of your world, and be compassionate to yourself and others. We are all learning to find strength in our most vulnerable selves as the world changes rapidly around us. The goddess Skuld is with you always and forever. So on that, I want to tell you that, again, the definition of a sage is wise through reflection and experience. And so, my love, as you go about your day today, as you head into the weekend, remember, I am a sage. I am wise through my reflection and my experience. I am the master of my soul. I co-create with God. I honor my essence. And your transformational task of the day, because I always give you one, because action is how we evolve, right? I spent all of last year in my head, and I'm going to spend all of 2022 in action. That I can promise you. And so your transformational action task today is to set an alarm for 10 different times during your day today. Set an alarm for every hour on the hour, or every double digit. So 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. And every time that alarm goes off, tell yourself, remind yourself, and close your eyes and breathe and say, I honor my essence. I am a sage. I honor my essence. I honor my experience. I honor my wisdom. I honor my life. I honor my essence. Thank you. Happy Friday. Thank you for tuning into this episode of The Goddess and the Sage. And thank you for being with me, beautiful people. And thank you. I hope this card, I hope Scold in all of her beauty. I'm going to show her to you once again. And if the number 42 means anything to you, for me, this light around her is what I've been working on lately. And the light, if nothing else on this picture, it's all the refraction of light. All of these, the light pouring out of her is what really, really, really resonates with me. My dad was born in 1942, so I feel connected to that number. And I hope that I served you in some way today. I hope that you tuned in to your sage while you were on the show today, and I hope you tuned into your goddess. And I also hope that you will tune in to me every Monday through Friday at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, right here on Compass Productions. And together we can tune in to all of what is possible for our lives, for our presence, for our future, for our divinity, our souls. And I love you all so, 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 so much. Have a great weekend, guys.